Dun, 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 dun. All righty, folks. I'm going to see if this works. I was told to play some music. Did I look dumbly? All right, let's just see if I could cancel it away. If it's too loud, we'll switch to another device. And we usually leave it in the case. Okay, share the live. Other people can do that. Sorry, probably blown out the sound, but hey, whatever you want to try and do stuff. Whatever you want. Oh, 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 O'Reilly. That was fun. That's Guy Pie, GA-PI. Return to the Dub Kitchen. I should probably get a copy strike for that, but we'll see. On the small channel. Let us see if the Poke Lawyer, Mr. Dav, is available. And then we'll get into today's business, and I shall stay off frame because I want to get into good habits. Have the time. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I would tell you everything would be okay. How about we actually play some decent songs that are probably going to get me copyrighted? But hey, let's just start it off. These ones I know won't. But maybe if I keep it over here. I played that today. I don't know. The speaker, the mic fucking got the wife smooching the Avenging of Death. All right. I got one person in here. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's Maybelline. Let's just put things out. All right. That feels loud. Mm-hmm. All right. We scratch the beard. We show us the t-shirt one more time. That's right, man. Simple Jack and the Derpy Mob. I got one for a very good bro. If he's in chat, he'll know. It's on the way. Finally, it only took 3 months to birth an idea. Way up here, goddamn an idea, and then get it all the way the fuck down to here, or there, or maybe over here, maybe over there, maybe this big bastard. Oh, one day I'll show that off. That's my happy place. Lots of fun little critters and little things rolling on in that sucker. That's time for another time. But holy goodness, man, birthed a miracle today. Got things done relatively quickly, and a lot of shit could have gone south. And so today was all about managing emotion, that manic state. Oh, one thing's good, another thing's good. I think it's going to be frustrating and problems. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Boom, boom, blah. Right? You got to keep it all inside. The other side of that was last Thursday, where I was just freaked. I thought I lost some cards. Dum put them on my Spyro for display, like background. On Tuesday, forgot about it. I'm ready to tear up a room. I'm checking trash, like individually grabbing out pieces of trash, gently checking them out for mental perseverance. Turns out they were there. So a little bit more show off, but we got to learn camera angles and glares. And Gasly IR, Japanese, $20, whatever. Got it signed by Zaboch. You're like, dude, sig devalued that? Well, why not, man? Sorry. The ones that really pissed me off that I thought I lost, that really kind of put the fire under my ass to say, dude, get off your ass and find these fucking cards. Because, capturing a moment, a time, a place, a feeling, an emotion, a memory. That was really great. So I have, okay, we go here, we go up, we tip back. We have the cutest card in the world, signed by one of the most bestest people I know. Like, I like to help people, but Jen really does help fucking people, man. All the people, all the time. It's amazing. I was very pissed to lose this one. It was so cute. And look, the gold, the way she signed it, man, like top-notch sig, top-notch card. Got to thank Keith at the Underground for that one. Only person better is Nerd Chase, but I'm biased. And then, of course, we have the Fortune 500 officer little cuteness. So, yeah, draw a shield and put the word core, C-O-R-P, core, corporation, Fortune 500, theming. It's kind of nice. So, that concludes show off for this time. I am just so relieved that I found these fucking things. And all I had to do was sit down, prep for art, and look to my left, and bam, there they are. I didn't have to field strip the room. So let me put these away. And then we're going to get into it. I think I'm just gonna kill the music because one, I either have to blast it out loud or I have to do something else. So I'm just gonna kill it, and I'll hell, dude, I'll be your band. But if I have chat out like this, I don't have to go over here like this, show off my non-bicycles. Right? We live, we learn, we're growing. All right. This is an older painting that I've had for a while. Um, Somebody I inspired to paint. So once again, no wrong way to collect Pokemon. No wrong way to paint. All right. If you want it done a certain way, you do it a certain way. If you like what somebody's doing, cool. Most of the time, they'll show you the technique, and then it's not. It's a copy homage flair. I'm a fake ass Bob Ross. I get that. I mean, I went oil pastels with it. You can barely fucking see it, but we'll show you some other things. So yeah, just something pretty. And then she used metallic paints and then a slight fixative to give it that little shine, that glimmer. It's pretty good. Hey, oh shit. I didn't do the right thing. Koala Sean, it is done. You'll have it in the mail by next week. Well, it'll get to Nerd Chase and then to you. So, dude, it's great. Flip it inside out when you wash it. Low tumble dry. Treat it like a delicate. Shit's gonna last a lifetime, dude. So one of two. So it will be Shirt Brothers, and then you can rep your hubby as you see fit. So that was part of the miracle that I birthed today. So in our time today, we are going to practice for Thursday. Tuesday is going to basically be practice day. Let's figure out what we want to talk about, some stuff. Plan it out and ruminate it. Because a lot of times painters will show you the goods. Here's the canvas, but they're not going to explain maybe the prep a little bit better, how the idea was done. The tale of Bob Ross is the reason he was able to paint that fucker in 30 minutes is because he painted it like 2 nights beforehand, had it off to the side like this. He had his painting right here like this, and then he's looking and painting. And then after he was done with that, the third time, he would paint it in stages so they could photo it for his books. I got a whole bunch of them. I'll show them off another time. We'll do Bob Ross show off time next Tuesday. And so basically, yeah, guy practice. He did every painting 3 times. No wonder you could do it in 30 minutes, kind of a deal. So I thought today would be a little bit more of, okay, if you will, it is no dream is the title. Let's make that real. So you get an idea up here, right? Okay, thought, I want to do something. And then it becomes, well, how do I do that? And then how do I break it down into stages? Because ultimately, all art really is breaking down components. We talked about that with Mom and Nerd last week. And of course, talking to my mother-in-law, whom I just call Mom because she's awesome. I basically what I end up doing is trying to, while I'm outside, like people will tell you to touch grass. I fucking hate language now. It's like, yeah, go touch grass, but be aware of your surroundings. I don't know. Take a moment, do some breathing. Don't have to be fancy breathing, just breathe and look at the clouds move. Slow everything down, push it all out if you need to, or I don't know, whatever you got to do. And then all of a sudden you look down, then you start seeing some trees wave. The grass is kind of feeling good on the toes, and you're like, damn, that felt great. How do I do that? Also on this one, I want to desperately move away from the elephant series and anything involving yellow. Hence the blue, the green. I got to get over this fear that I have of, oh man, blue's tough. I got to do clouds. I got to try. And it's just like, hey man, we all have fears. Let's just get over our fears. Best way to do that is ultimately practice. So I'm going to dip down here. We're going to tip this way a little bit. I'm going to try desperately not to block things, but essentially what I'm doing here is I'm going to break down components. All right. But I'm not going to do a lot of colors. There's 2 ways to do that. Pilot G207. The very best there is. It's gel pen ink. Dries incredibly fast. As a lefty, it's very important. So we're just going to draw a smaller version of this. I got some standard art paper here. I mean, lined paper will work for you. Doesn't really kind of matter, sort of a thing. So what we're going to do, I don't know. We're just going to try to build some muscle memory here. So we're not going to worry about blue skies or the background here. We're just going to go into some happy clouds, and clouds are made doing nice little smileys, right? You start thinking about some angles, farther away, smaller, bigger towards you. We're just going to come through here. Pow, pow. Can we see this? Is this good? No. We have a little tiny cloud, right? And all I did is go shh, 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 and go, right? It helps you to make the noises, make the damn noises, man. It's cool. Do a little wispy bastard down here. I'm just gonna tinily point blank period. Anything you need is a light, a dark, and a shape. That's all it is. Okay. Where's your light coming from? How far is it away? Is it up close? These determine your tones of light, dark, and ultimately the shape. Because if it's way far away, you're not going to see a lot of shape. You want the basic. If it's up close, you need all the shape you can fucking muster. So we got some clouds here. Let's just drop in a neat little mountain. Now, when I was doing the elephant painting on Thursday on rewatch, it's so weird that on rewatch, I actually enjoyed watching myself a little bit. I got some problems with that. Now, if I would have just stopped, taken a moment, I feel like with you guys, I'm trying to rush because I want to talk a lot. I want to have fun. I want to drop the movie quotes. I want to sing the songs. I want to do all this shit. None of it really matters. Parts of it matter to you. Parts of it don't. A lot of people are going to watch this on rewatch on 2x. Who cares? You know, if you get something out of it and you see something cool, fantastic. I don't need anything else. Things have been taken care of for me because I put foot to ass for long enough, did the right things, and now here we are. Here we are with the princes. So what I was talking about, let me just show you this way. Now, when I was painting that other one, now if I would have left some of this in here, like it would have been so much cleaner, so much cooler. I wouldn't have been so frustrated with it because I completely covered it with paint because, well, I don't want to expose the bare canvas. That's not exactly ideal neither. So, you know, practice what you preach. You know, do a little, hey, let it dry, let it be, let it be, let it be, you know, that kind of crap. You'll find better results. And ultimately, if you're doing this, you take all the time you want to do. My goal for this personally is to get to the point where I was beforehand, where I could paint something like that elephant guy in 30 minutes flat. Instruction, the whole deal, just cook it, just pra, pra, pra. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to do a little couple trees here. We're going to start off small. Just thinking tree things. We're going to start off small, then we're going to get a little bigger, a little darker. We're going to continue to get bigger, continue to get darker. All right. This is a pen sketch, man. Who gives a shit, right? We have tree line. And then you kind of just layer in some more. Let's see if I can just do this righty so you can see. We're leaving that white space in there. That tells our eyes and our brain, hey, man, that's crazy far back. That looks right. If you're looking for photoreal, maybe just take a photo. It's up to you. All right, there we go. We have tree line. Big old guy. Like this. I'm looking up at my reference. Let's do some little guys in the back here. Actually, give them more shape. A little darker. Bring this all together. Draw out a little shoreliney thingy here. Bring it around. Indications of things sloping around. Hit the pen harder, lighter, just kind of generally going around. All right, now we're gonna have a big old rocky thing here. Right, and now this is the part where coming from your brain starts with a cloud, a background. I think I want a mountain, I want some trees, I want another tree. Helps your brain relax, calm down, and then when it's go time, we can use that muscle memory and that mental moment to really go, okay, we already have an idea pre-planned out. Let's execute. When in doubt, have a way out. Plan for accordingly. Do another little rock here. It's the same as the mountain, but smaller. Kind of going here. Screw it. Let's just throw a waterfall into this bitch. Like this. Bring the land all the way out. Another big ass rock. Just filling it in, just to kind of give us that feeling, the flavor of artistic stuff. Now, if you're like me and you're old, or you've been stuck someplace where you can't leave, and it's not prison, and you are stuck, but you don't have to be stuck, man. You can go transcendental with this. Fucking disappear to your happy place. Your sneaky, call it what you will, Nirvana, fucking Narnia, insert name here, whatever you want to call it. Connect this together. Something about like that. Well, hold on. Let me put this up. Right? And you have a basic idea. See how we've got it closer than this? Got some layers. I'm not happy with this, but that's why we sketch. Let's see what time we got. 3:15. Super dope. Let me. We're gonna do another version of this. Pardon me. Your boy's disabled, so every once in a while he does have to do that. Let's just take a moment. Think about singing and dancing and praying and all the other fun stuff. I'm gonna put on a little sound. Hopefully it doesn't shut down the live, but let's just try it anyway. And I'm gonna dip off camera for an indulgence. Insert metaphor any way you want there. Definitely do not play that. Yeah, let's do this. And then I'm going to show you how to do it with some color. Oil pastels, one of my favorites. It's crayons for adults, bros and broettes. It's a fun way of finger painting, a tactile attachment, like working it out. And if you got a nervous twinge like I do at all times, it's beautiful. Oh, get that twitch out. Helps muscle stretching, but All right, we're gonna indulge in it all. Later. Later. All right, indulgence over. Keeping the people waiting while you're doing yourself, man. What kind of bullshit self-help you got going here? All right, let's see if you can see these. The Mighty Majestical oil pastels. So basically, this is as close as you're going to get to oil work. Now, I don't have my favorite color unless, no, you're going to be ultramarine. No. My favorite color in the world is Prussian blue. No, cobalt. What the heck are you? Oh, more cobalt. A light blue. So, because I only have one little nub left and I should have bought 20 of them. But hey, here we are. All right. We're going to go through and do the same thing. very quickly. So much like a crayon, see that? It's like a crayon. Just going to quickly block in some skies. But we're going to think about where those clouds were and make life a little easier for ourselves. What? Life can be easy. We can be polite and kind and fun for no reason, no benefit, no guarantee. Well, you just get right the heck out of town. All right, there's our little guy. All right, now before we do that, we're going to go in here. Get some of that cerulean. We're going to blend this in like that. We're going to go a little heavy up here. So we got 3 colors of blue. Save it for later. And we're going to take our finger. See if I can get this on camera. We start at the top. We're just working it back and forth. We're thinking about that clouds. We're coming in here. We're swirling. And basically, we're just going to take it from that crayon look and transform it into a sweet ass oil-like substance that will be permanently ingrained into the paper. Paper towel wipes it away. We're all good. So don't worry too hard about that. And this is why I met the wife. This is how I met the wife. Ha ha ha. Look at those finger skills. Come up here. Make sure we don't see any of the white underneath. We got some fun things going here. Tail. Come here, Pat. I love you, but go away. Right? You can see we've got all these little guys that we could scrape out and play with, but we're sketching. Okay. We are going to come back through with some white and more bold outline our cloud. It's got depth, it's got shadow, it's got shade. Now, the more you look at this shit, the easier it's going to be to find it, to see it, to understand its components. What's happening? Like, wow, why is the light looking like that? Why? Could be God, could be chemicals, could be science. Insert answer here. All right, now if you look, we have a much more defined cloud here. Let's get some light on it, right? We've got a little guy that just happily popped right in front of that sucker, all right? So where I had a cloud here and here, now I've got a cloud here and here. Close enough, right? I'm like, okay, 2 clouds. We got 2 clouds. Where's my black? That's green. Did I really take out the base layer colors of this? Wow, what kind of crazy guy did you do it? All right, it's sketch. It's not going to be perfect. Screw it. Let's go. I'm going to draw out our basic outline, and then we're going to smush it. In fact, I'm going to add some more over here. That way, the problem that I had on Thursday, I remembered, I solved, I did it. Look at me go. All right, then we're just going to pull it from the edge down. We're following the angles. Start in the back, work forward. Always forward, forward, ever forward. Or as the Mormons like to say, onward, ever onward, in the Lord's work we shall do. Forward, ever forward. And this song really does suck. Okay. We're thinking shape, we're thinking mountain. We're thinking rocky, grassy things. What's up there? Bears, cats, cougars. It's all good. And then what we have here Jeez, second paper, take a cue, man. Okay. What we have here is your basic mountain shapes, right? These little white spots feel frustrating. Trust me, lay them alone. You leave Brittany alone. All right. We're not cleaning the brushes or anything. We're going to come through here. We're going to do some Misty Mountain separators. Lets the eye know and the brain know, hey, man, look at that. That thing's way in the background. And you could probably tell I enjoy this a hell of a lot more than I do painting because it's very practical, it's very thin, but it's fucking fast. Right, now we've got a little misty thing there. We need tree lines. Okay, I got burnt sienna. Okay. We're just gonna quickly go like these. We're just drawing straight up and down. God does not create in straight lines, but hey, man, every once in a while it helps. Try not to make it look like a fence, you know, and just kind of whip these suckers in there. Now, it kind of looks like shit, right? That's okay. That's what the finger blending is for. So, pulling straight the fuck down. Grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. Grandma's and your grandma. We're gonna flatten it out. I go on there. Right? A little better. There's some fencing here. Who cares? It's in the background. We're moving on. All right, let's clean the brush here. Let's do a quick little lick action. All right, we're just gonna fill in with some blue, but right on the edge of that dirt that we just made, by going like this, we're gonna go a little, we're gonna leave a little bit. All right, now don't worry about it being round or this or that. That's what the layering effect is for. We're just looking for this little guy right here. Now you see where this little white line is and everything else, that's our shoreline, right? Okay. Same process as we did for the sky, but with way less blues. We are gonna fill this sucker in and bring that line real crispy, real crisp line. Fuzzy line down here, real crisp up here. Crisp, fuzzy. Okay, and we're gonna go back through with our white. We are just gonna quickly, right on the blue, put in a nice thick line. You see it right there? Make sure you've got a clean finger. That is not a clean finger, that's a clean finger. You're gonna go in, you're just gonna gently massage that sucker, leaving some of the edges, but mostly we're just gonna marry it up. Little Mary and Pippin. Look at that. All right. Okay, let's do the next song, please. Well, I said the same I was gonna do. It's Rocket Mew. Hi, buddy. And oh, Daniel, what's up, dude? Oh, what blue? Oh, Cerulean Blue, Cerulean Blue. Yeah, these are all Pantone color names. Don't worry too much about it. Okay. Due to our sketch here, where are we at? Okay, we got cloud, we got sky, we got cloud, we got sky, we got mountain, we got mountain, we got tree line, we got tree line, we got lake, we got lake. We got these little guys here because we fixed it. Thank God for practice. We need a big bastard thing here and some waterfalls. So we adjust camera angles and adjustments. There we go. And we're just going to draw that big old line there. Thinking branches. Now, normally this would be black. I just don't want to dig for it. It's a sketch. Calm down. Right, we're going to let this tree cover this, but we're not going to finish it, right? We have tree. We're not going to finish it because we need to do some more here because this is going to be in the foreground, but I just wanted to layer it in. Then what we're going to do is like a mini mountain. We're just going to blend in a rock real quick here. We're going to do another one here. Okay, we're going to follow some angles here. We're going to make another little rock here. That way we have our little dirt ledge. Really helps set in the where the land sits, where the waterfall is going to hit. Just going to go in like this. Pow. We're just going to quick fill in. Quick, fill it in. All right, we need a gray. Grey. Gray. Hello, gray. Where are you? Oh, you're up top, gray. We're going to go with the dark gray. We're going to start off with a mess of paint up here. Right. Mess of paint right there. And we're going to take brush. We're going to pull that over. Okay, now we got that. We're going to come back here. We're going to do some guiding lines. One day I'll get a top-down camera, kids. Okay. Follow the same lines we just laid out. Oop. Hold the paper. Don't want to crump. At the bottom, mist that sucker up, right? Okay, look at that. Not quite waterfall. We need light, a dark, and a shade. So we're going to go over with our white, press real fucking hard. Clean brush, go over it. Whoosh, whoosh. All these little dark and shadowy things are going to pop out. Question for the chat. Can you guys hear my background music? Am I going to get copyright struck? All right, let's show you what we got. So if you look up there, look at that. That feels like water, right? And you can already see where we're going to fill in with some browns and go over here. But we're going to set that waterfall back by putting a big old rock here. Oh, I cannot hear music but you. Rocket Mew, thank you. Cool. Well, one of my Kanye from the Chainsmokers. What? He's listening to copyright music because he enjoys it? And it makes it feel better when he's doing art? Okay, there we go. Boom. Now, again, this is a sketch. I would normally fill this in like this, but we're right on the money on time today, baby. So basically what we've done here, let me put all this away real quick while I yammer. I love yammers, man. Not enough time in the world. Okay, so what we have here, let's get this right. So we have pencil format, just playing ideas. Hey, man, I want to take a walk in the woods today and I want there to be a waterfall. Did I know there was a waterfall? No. I started simply cloud, mountain, tree, big ass tree, lake, Rockies. And then I was like, yeah, waterfall, little river action, right? And what we've done is we've kind of committed a little bit more to shape, direction, style. No weight and shape form because, we go back here, we'd scrape out some of this stuff, we'd do some of that. But now we actually have structure, we have form, and then we have constructed form. Big tree, cloud, mountain, trees, lake, foreground stuff. Lots of greens. So I want to get over my fear of fucking green and blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little switcheroo. We're going to get our canvas ready to go. Since I've got a little extra time, and if this goes to plan, looking for lid. I should have this painted in less than an hour. Plus, I want to give myself some time because today we've got the magical, the wonderful Nerd Chase. Local hero, my son, my dad, depending on what you want to call him. All right, now it's probably hearing there. Okay. He's coming on right after I'm done at 7 p.m. Eastern. Pokejack's supposed to be doing something. Ebony's coming on at 6, doing some gaming. That's Ebony Unicorn. She's amazing. I think the Hollow Hunters are going on shortly after that. So lots of fun interaction and people in chat. So, yeah. We are going to clear the sinuses. We are going to quickly indulge, once again, indulging in the bulge. Okay. Right? Lots of people doing lots of things with cardboard themselves. And here's the amazing part, right? Like with art, mental health stuff, how do you think of something and how do you make it real practices? All of these channels are fundamentally at their core exactly that. Well, I want to rip Pokemon. People can't find it. They want to bitch about scalpers and shit. And it's just like, dude, there are so many good ones. I've had to limit myself to six. Too much of a good thing is always a bad thing, right? Remember? Okay. So with that, let's actually avenge the death of my wife if she doesn't return home. Went really well.
Lovey, you want me to leave this door open?
Yes, for the water. For the sweat. All right, I'm off script now. Oh, God. What am I going to do? So if I go to here, I go to my channel, I go to a playlist. We got this old guy. Let's just crank some tunes. We're just going to chill out for a minute. Let's switch this back. We're just going to look at this. Okay, we're just going to look. We're going to stare at it. Where's the shadow? Where's the shape? What are we looking at? You know, the clouds, the tree. We're going to think. We're going to soak it in an experience. Frank, what's up, brother? Can I do it this way? No. YouTube Premium, what a joke. So I'm going to dip back off camera. We're going to tilt this way. We're going to take 5 minutes. We are going to go Zen mode, center. I don't give a shit what you call it. Just look and see. Think about it. This isn't upbeat enough. Here we go. Is he playing metal, Baby Shark? You're goddamn right I am. Baby Shark. Mommy Shark. Mommy Shark. Daddy Shark. Daddy Shark. All right, real music. All right, end of the song. We're gonna whip it out. We're gonna paint it. Give it a good time.
What if his dad finds them? Damn, maybe you should ask him to get them back. Wait, isn't his dad the headmaster in school? Oh my God. I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not, I'm about to plenty drop. Go left, go right, backing up my appetite. No fork, no knife, having dinner with my lunch. So sweet, so nice, have a slice of it. Wanna see my night, baby, you just try
Right. Look at this little misty part right here. Right. Little misty right here. Continues over here. Right. Really gives you that depth. Thanks for swinging by. Thanks for hanging out, having it on the background. Do nothing else. Maybe share, drop a comment, nothing else. I'm sick of hearing that shit. Okay, I'm feeling creative. I'm feeling it. You guys feeling it? Type feeling it in the chat, man, if you're feeling it. Or vibe if you're nasty. Guys, karaoke is tonight. I got some shit planned. I don't want to spoil it here, but right around 10 p.m. Eastern, I will be dropping them. Listen here, Zoro. Thank you for the panty dropper. Stop. All right, and let's go back over here for chat because we learned to do that because we look like a jackass when we're trying to squint our eyes and look at the chat so we could read it. Oh, am I still alive? Okay, yes, I am still alive. I was freaking out, man. I'm still alive. Right, turn my ass down, hit pause, turn it back up because I'll probably want some tunes. Rocket Mew, I am a former veteran art teacher. I did after school programs, Boys and Girls Club, YMCA, basically any group that would ever allow me to do it. We have a large, booming, bustling art community here in Ogden, Utah. Plenty of resources out there. And yeah, okay. Frank Zen, man, let's do this. Okay. We got chat rolling over here. I'll start singing some songs. I'll definitely be singing some songs later. Now, we got my little palette. Oh, plexiglass. It's Bob Ross official. Sweet, man. $20 for this. I did go to Home Depot and I did buy new brushes. Half the price at Michael's. Okay, you know what I'm saying? If you can find it for cheaper, do it. So what's going to end up happening is if you use the brush, you're going to wear out the brush. Now, look at this fucker. It's not even perfect, whatever. Guess what? God does not create in straight lines, neither do you. If you're all into straight lines, get out your rulers, sketch this fucker out if you need to. Daniel Domeno, Domeno Arts. He painted the Ditto paintings and stuff like that. Everyone's like, paint Pokemon. I'm like, he paints Pokemon, dude. I got a different style. It's not my flavor. Paint to your strengths and flavors. Try new things working on out. But anyway, yeah, Daniel does the whole thing. I mean, he does some incredibly huge mural level shit with something like this. It's like dab, 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 dab. Amazing. Me, no. I want quick results. Now, if you watch my other lives, you notice that the yellow took me a while. Hey, Daniel. I said it right the first time. Domino, damn it. Right? Go with your gut. So what I did is, for an extra $1, I got 3-inch. Want to know how I know it's 3-inch? It says it right there, 3-inch. Look at that. So much more coverage, so much more space. It's like a brush and a quarter. So we're going to do the sky with this one. Hopefully we get some better things. We have the handy, the dandy, the official branded Bob Ross knife, except for his was dulled so it wouldn't shine like my shit. Okay. The more you know. Took the time, and I popped all of these suckers, $7 on Amazon, 12 milliliters of paint, of acrylic paint. I mean, unless you're one of those crazy fucks and you want to do it, you could use all of this on one painting, but I'm going to imagine I could probably get 4 to 6 paintings out of this. 5-pack of these at Michael's is $14, $15 out the door. You know what I'm saying? The most expensive thing I bought was new fan brushes. Now, these ones are harder to find. Spend the money on them if you will. $4 and $4. I wanted one that was really wide. You check the bristles out and see how it's going to go. It's gonna go whereas this one's going to go goo goo, right? It's going to hit and it's going to dimple. So maybe, I don't know, palm trees, maybe evergreen trees. Leaves and trees are great. It's the illusion of shape. Okay. So we already predetermined that we want 3 blues. What do I got here? I got navy blue. Now, let's get you down here. Uh, always put out more. You can always put out more. Phrasing. So I always recommend going a little bit, just a little bit at a time. I want these paints to be around for a while. Ooh, look at that fucking blue. So bright, so pretty. That's bright green. What do I got here? I got the Viridian. That's more of a green. We'll use you later. Mm. And of course, you always want to do some other things. So, looks like we're going to have to do some color theory, sports fans. Oh, God. So, we're actually going to be using that big bastard brush. So, we're going to throw out a lot more paint because a lot of the paint's going to go in the brush, but we're going to try to get it off the brush and on the canvas. Kind of the whole point of painting, Startings are always interesting. Stoppings, God, wish stopping was easy. Oh, but I'm good. I'm having a fun time. Let's keep going more. All right. So we're going to kick this out. I'm going to show off my old man's strength here. I'm going to grab that big bastard. Now remember, make sure your pressure points are down. There we go. We suck in the guts. All right. Now remember, boring as shit. Interesting. All right. You don't necessarily want to go center, but you choose your fucking world and it's fine. We're going to go right into this. We're just going to create a big master fucking line of blue. You can see I'm kind of smushing it in there. Make sure you kind of drag up. And yeah, you can see how it's kind of faded out, right? Okay. Big X's. I tend to go shallow like this because I want to paint clouds and I'm impatient. So remember, big X's. You don't get a lot of clumping. You get an even spread. Unprimed, unfucked with, dry as shit, okay? This is where the canvas starts. Just gonna go in like this. Oh my God. Wow, bigger brush equals more canvas coverage? Faster? How does this all work, Billy? As you can see, I'm swirling. I'm trying to get all that goddamn paint out of there, off the brush, and cover this canvas. You are going to get some hairs and shit. So just kind of look at it as you're putting it in. Kind of looks like we got a cloud going there too. Let's just see how this guy is going to work. Pull that hell down. Maybe give us a little purple alert. Oh yeah. Start at those dark corners, work your way down. Just gently blend those two colors together. Wow, big brush, move paint fast. I'm impressed. I hope you guys are. What do you know? Guy didn't have to spend 20 minutes just coloring in. And look at it. It's not SpongeBob and ketchup and mustard play. We have blue. Just kind kind of dance. Now, removing the paint like I'm doing is going to help with the dry time. And then that way you guys aren't sitting here watching me talk to you as paint's drying. I didn't exactly have the greatest blue here. It's more of a purple. Like I said, man, your worst nightmare is going to be someone's like, holy, that's been living in my head forever. And their emotions are going to sing and soar. And you're just going to be having a good thing. Now, I'm leaving this one a little dark. Is our next little clown guy. It's going to live right there. Look at him. All this with a $1.50 brush from Home Depot. Got a chatter. Oh my God, Jess. What up, Jess from Australia? Jess, we have moved on from elephants in Africa. We're doing Mountain Lake with some purple because I don't have the right blue. So hey, it's abstract. Now the question is, so off camera here, I've got my sweet ass old as shit mason jar. No, that guy ain't gonna fit. Oops, wrong hole. Too dramatic for you, ladies? Okay. We're going to do ourselves a favor. We're just going to wipe all the rest of this off. That way, I can get it in some water here in a minute. We don't have to worry about it drying out. It's a $3 brush, but take a little bit of care to it. I'm not throwing linseed oil on it. I'm not clipping the hairs and stuff. Okay. Mountain. We need black for the mountain. I actually have black. We're gonna get a good healthy chunk of it onto the palette. And then we're gonna quote Golden Child with Eddie Murphy, 1985 seminal classic. I want the knife. Check it out on YouTube, kiddos. Try that sucker flat out. Pull up a bunch. Do a tiny little roll of paint. Look at that, I almost screwed up. Let's take a look at this guy and this guy. All right, thanks, Jess. I hope things are cooling down for you out in the wonderful north middle Australia, I think is what it is. Get out of here. Hair stays on beard, not on canvas. All right. Don't want to screw it up. Let's do it. It's going to come in and hold. Now, sports fans at home, you remember I tried to do it oil style as opposed to acrylic style, which is, hey man, once you put that on the canvas and scrape it thin like that, it's pretty much dry. So, maybe do the back work while you're setting that sucker in. So these are the funnesses of mediums, different ways of doing things. We're thinking about shape. But what we're really doing is we're just blocking it in. Just blocking it in. Reload the knife. Reload the knife. For real this time? Hopefully you guys got a good angle on this, but I will show it off when it is done. Okay, wipe the knife. Thank you, Bounty Strong. Pull apart. Grab some brush that's dry as shit. Come up here, work this bottom. Try your best. So do your best. Insert the words to the middle from those one guys in the 90s. Yeah. Once again, because I got towels over there, back's starting to hurt. Yay. I mean, physical activities, how you don't get a body like this? All right. We have mountains. That's right, Jess. Promised I'd show you. Whoa. Let's pull it back a little bit. We have basic mountains. Now, to really get the mountain going, or to bring the mountain to Muhammad, since it is still Ramadan, if you're into that sort of a thing, or you got friends that are, and you just want to be fucking cool and hang out with your friends while they do their thing. Oh, I have blue. Okay, we are going to do the shadow. Who knows? The shadow knows. That too. And same with the knife. We are going to clean up this blue. This dark blue that's purple. Grab a butt ton of white. I'm just gonna adjust the camera so you can see what the hell I'm doing. Just gonna leave it marbled. We're just kind of touching it. But I want it darker. It's a problem with just mixing in colors with pure white, pure black. Sure, it's lighter. Sure, it's darker. But, you know, adding some blue and some red with some black or another color like orange. And you've got some like really dope, crisp, firm colors. Okay, wow. And my little roll of paint, on that big ass roll of paint. Okay, back up to the mountain. I'm a lefty, shadow's going left. All right, these are gonna late spring mountains, okay? So we're gonna come up, we're gonna follow our angles, and we're gonna think about, okay, this guy's in the back. We're just gonna drop it in. Something like this. Oh, purple mountain majesty. Yeah. I was in the armed forces. I can do what I want. Within reason. Okay. Just going to make this whole bastard shadow. We're going to come back through. We're going to grab some of this darkness that we've done. Come on, Rolly. Now roll. Now roll. Now let me see that Tootsie Roll. Okay. We're going to come up here. Just going to lay in. Okay. More paint, more roll. I like to do the shadow first because I want the white to be clean and really kind of pop this sucker out. It's going to give you really good, satisfactory results, I believe. I'm just some goofball retiree just trying to find something to do with eternity, kids. Anybody remember COVID? You know, the dark times. We had to, you know, care about each other and shit, do the right thing, sort of, maybe, possibly. Okay. Not fucking perfect. What is? I sure ain't as hell not. And if you are, cool, man. What's your secret? Grab this other guy and just dab the shit out of this bottom. Whoop, whoop. just bring it all down and together. We'll cover this up with some mist. Okay. Okay. Now, since I fucked my little palette here with this, oh, look at that, guys. Nothing is fucked here, dude. Nothing is fucked here. Flip it around as you need to see fit. Now, if you saw Daniel painting last night, in which case if you're just hearing about him, Daniel, Domeno, does amazing shit. He's got great lives on there. He's got full painting time lapses. Guy took his time. Really a lot of effort. Yeah, he's got to get in here like this with paintbrushes, and it's got to be dry so he can angle point. Yeah, you start doing some crazy stuff like that. Yes, Mr. Vicariously. Mr. Vicariously, we are painting mountains and a little lake down here, big ass tree, and some other stuff. Man, we are cooking along today. Look at that. Third live. I get my shit together. Well, golly. Okay. Sorry if I don't get you guys right away. I want to make sure that we just kind of flow and have our fun. But, you know the drill. Okay, we're just going to drag this along. We'll leave those spaces for it. Ooh, a little too much. Oh, look at that. Okay. That feels good. That looks good. Oh, God. How are we going to keep going? Okay. Angles are important. So if I'm blocking, I'm sorry. But honest to God, this is something you have to do. You really cannot understand how the pressure, the angles, the pivots. So much going on with this sucker. Okay, we're just going to wiggle. Down, do your dance. Down, do your dance. 2 hops this time. 1 hop. Just going back through, making sure I scrape in some little how do you do's. Get a little bit more up the top here. Remember, it's very important to look, to take your time to understand, and to ultimately be like, screw it, man. I could put black on this bitch and it's gone forever. Bye. Okay, I'm just going to come up here. Just going to wiggle it down. And you jiggle it. And you wiggle it. A little shadow guy there. Okay. Now I'm going to cheat here, and I'm going to put my white down here very quickly, very thickly, so I can quickly grab that other goddamn brush, and we can move on to Tree City. Now. Where's my tail? Ferris Bueller, anybody? Bueller. All right, now we're just going to we're applying and we are wiggling, but I'm not lifting, okay? Apply, wiggle, no lift. Okay, we're going to lift a little here, but I just want to maintain some of these angles, even into the misty mountains. Use that extra paint. And we know there's going to be a big ass tree here, right? So now that that is done, we wet the brush. We put our hand in the paint because, it's what you do, man. And like, yeah, I'll just flip this over. I'm not going to worry about that paint that's on the other side. That's okay. That's why it's fast drying. Okay. All right. Mr. DeMille, close-up time. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Okay. Now, as you can kind of see here, you got these little funness. Over here, not so much. It's more solid, but how it broke up. And then even here in the back, right? And it's just kind of like, okay, so it's better. Am I happy? Way happier with the shadows over here, man. Like, oh, cool. But, just my design got away from me. Started doing these little cut. We'll do it better next time, man. That's the way it's always going to go. Inspirato. Okay. Pow. What do we need here? We got the mist. We got the mountains. We got Chablis, man. Why the fuck didn't nobody tell me I didn't paint the clouds, man? All right. Well, what we do here is we go back. We take the little 1/4-inch brush. We get it right into some white. And very much similar to how we did this guy here. We're going to do that same thing right up here. Right? We're just going to get a nice little dabble and angle on this sucker. We're just going to come up here. We're just going to punch the shit out of it with the brush. Just gonna kind of lift and swirl. All right, we're gonna scratch the nose. We're gonna get some more paint. And when you put it on thin, it dries really quickly, and you can come back in with a shit ton of paint without really having to do it. We got a cloud. I believe that's a cloud, but guess what? We got one more right over here. We're gonna do the same thing. Try to get it to a chisel, but this brush really isn't designed for that, so we're just gonna dance. Really didn't need to go that far because of the tree, but paper down because it is a very much crash test dummies, bright white. Just gonna kind of come in and wiggle. Like I'm building a Star Destroyer. Bob Ross was in the Star Wars? A Star Wars? I mean, who doesn't like a Star Wars? I think we have second cloud. Do we want one more? He's there, but we can just barely see him. Doesn't even have any shadows. Yep, we call that a stratospheric cloud in the biz. All right, funnest part, dunking the brush into there. We are done with that guy. Okay, fan brush time. You can swivel it around because we don't need pure white right now. We're going to set in that layer of trees here. We are going to check our time. 53 minutes until I'm definitely going to be done. So we're going to grab our paintbrush, that one, the fan brush, the Stampa, coming right into black. We're pulling it out. You can get the whole brush if you need to, but with painting, all you need is the tip. All right, to ensure proper service, we are going to really load it up, but we're going to be conscious of how much is on that brush. Okay. Coming back up here, the center, We get it going good. There we go. Okay, we are going to gently press right here. Ha! Tree. And then we are going to, just like before, not try to paint a fence. As you can see how it's going over here, it's fading out a little bit. And that's okay, but watch that shit because you're running out of paint. Come over here. You're like, dude, that's a lot of trees. That's a lot of this. That's a lot of that. Don't worry, guys. It's going to come together. If you've ever seen a Bob Ross, you know how this might turn out. And ultimately, I consider this the practice painting. I got to get some different paints, some other colors. We're going to come back. We're going to do the sky a little bit better, a little bit faster, a little bit more satisfactory. Who the fuck doesn't like that, right? Second bite of the apple. Shit turns out pretty good. And we're going to come up here and we are going to build in a big bastard here of the tree line. As you can see, wang, look at that, look at that. Fancy ass brush, right? My other $2 guy would have been fine, but I'm kind of not using what it's designed for. Not intended for use. Okay, coming back in. All right, we're just going to go up a little bit higher here because we have a big ass tree in the background. And all I'm doing is kind of setting the lay ground. Hopefully that shit's not too dry. All right, into the bath you go. Grab another clean brush. And we're going to pull down any extra. Okay. Clean the brush. Taparoo. A little tap, tap, tappy. Oh, I'm happy somebody got that one. Okay, we're going to bring it in for its close-up, right? Pretty good, right? And then just leaving that extra shit there gives it that extra layer of shadow and depth. And we just put the fucking brown and the lake right in here, and the waterfall, and the Rockies, and the mountain, and we're fucking done, dude. It's like, get the shit out of town, dude. So fucking cool. All right, I need some browns. A little brown. Much like we shadowed here, we're gonna brown this sucker up to give us our water line. I'm gonna mix this raw umber, just a dab, with the black. Like I said, I don't really enjoy doing that, but I mean, why take some color theory when it doesn't really matter to you? Like, what the fuck color why do I care if I can make it like this, but it looks like that? Okay. It's gonna come along and go. Tiny roll of paint. I'll leave these little sporadic guys, man. You'll see them here in a second, guys. But yeah, you want to leave those there because they make your painting interesting. It's like, oh yeah, I've seen this fucking place. That's like, for real? Ah, cramp. Holy Krampus. Okay. Come back up here, finish this guy off a little bit better. Get all the brown that I just made. I made just enough. Okay, now hopefully it's still wet and we can blend it down. We can do the things, guys. Kind of like magic. Not the gathering, the painting. All right. Follow the angles here. That looks like bedtime to Bonzo. I mean, we definitely have got a little river kind of thingy going here. Tell you what do you say? I stick to the routine, kiddos. You know, go a little Jonah Hill and um, a Quentin Tarantino movie that is escaping me. Oh, Django, Django. You know, but it'd be nice to see. So we're gonna bring this up a little bit. We're gonna go this way, right? Kind of makes you want to like race down a ski mountain to save a high school or the mountain for your friends and their jobs. Kind of come together. All right. I need the green. We are going for Viridian, which is more of an aquamarine, foresty green, I guess. We're going to take bright green. We're just going to touch it. Just oof, not even enough. Just like 2 pinches of salt to add a little flavor to the broth. Okay, we're going to come in here and we are going to adjust the camera so you can see what the fuck I'm doing. All right. We have our sea of green and our little bed of things. So we're going to come in here and we are going to marble it like this. God, that's still a little too dark. Or not, it's bright. I want it a little darker. So I've scraped clean. There we go. Yeah, you can see the hole in the pink. That's why I got a pink mat. Okay. We're now going to highlight this a little bit. We're just going to we're going to gun and run, just like up here. All right. And it's going to blend in a little bit because it's still wet. So maybe take a moment. Just looking to give a little greenness to it. Because somewhere that's green. Da, 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 da. Grab that little roll of paint. We want to make sure this little bright guy gets in there. We're basically just going right over top. Hey man, it dried just in time. Now it's dark enough that you're not really going to see it, but when you see it up in person, it's going to be real nice. You're like, oh, that's not just dirt. That's forest dirt. Look at all that. Little wonderful rascals growing around and shit, doing stuff. Not paying their taxes. Please pay your taxes, guys. Schools need funding, roads need, trains need to be built, but whatever. We'll get to that in a different painting session. Grab a little bit of this. I want to make this embarkation line for the lake. Wiggle it just a little bit. Okay. We're pretty much the let's let paint dry phase, but we will zoom in for you. The zoomer. We'll get to the light. Show those shadows. Come on. Come on, 10-year-old laptop. You're supposed to be a MacBook Pro. The geniuses are upset at you. All right. A little dark because of my camera. Funness. See, you can see a little brown, you can see a little green. Okay. What time do we have? 4:17. Hey, Olive Hunters. No, you're guiding me to Mordor, buddy. Shay and or my favorite man in the whole world. I only give you self-esteem checks because I want to be you and possibly in you, but we'll talk about that during your chat when you guys are streaming. Okay, we're gonna take a second here. We are going to bring this fucker way up. We're gonna put this over here, and we are gonna take a 5-minute little. Hey, let's just look at it. Let's just see how we're doing. You know, yep. Hey, buddy, don't give me tood. You scratched my feet. Hey, you picked it up in broad daylight, and you scratched it. Why the fuck are the angles so goddamn weird? Oh my god, look at that. Put it like these. Okay. Let's get a song going. A little cherry. I'm glad you laughed at the joke, fellas. Fellers. Um, all right. YouTube doesn't like me to indulge on camera, and I'm sure my he shed landlord doesn't like that shit either. So imagine you will when I do it. Open your eyes. Your eyes are open. Your eyes into the ocean. It's cold outside, and I feel it rain. So hold on to the night. It'll be our train. Always, I wanna be with you. I wanna live with you and live in harmony, harmony. Oh, speaking of oh Lord, all right, I'm gonna turn this one way down because those peacemaker intros. Okay, we are going to resume in 2 minutes for you 2X watchers. After the fact, please engage 2X now. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da, da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da, la da da da, da 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 da. Don't you lie, no, Julian. Oh. Really satisfied. There is always a one to your right. There will always be a one somewhere to find. Ooh, yeah, yeah. All right, oop, oop. Wow, I'm still alive. Okay. Let this be a lesson to you kiddos. When you're a small channel, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You get big, things get crazy. Can't do as much. Papa Meat ranking death sticks from the Star Wars world. Fucking crazy. Crazy shit. But it's like, yeah, man, he gets 1 million views in 3 hours. Could you imagine? Even PokeRev, right? Fucking what, he's in the 250 range in like a day or so. Maybe squaring up to 500,000, something fun like that. You know, fucking PokeRev got like Red Letter Media 3 million, no problem. Just upload, set it, and forget it. Be crazy. All right, guys, I'm going back into that sky blueness because it is lake time. It's lake time, baby. I don't know what song that is, but it's lake time, baby. All right, we are grabbing this little guy because we're going to go all the way back here and we're just going to swoosh around. But for that one, we are actually just going in to straight up white. All right. Do I got my angles? Am I close enough? I don't have my chat. How do I know who's talking to me? They took the time to text something. Here I am reading. What am I, Vault? All right, we're going to come up here and we're just going to sing, dance, and play. Dance Kids Way. Worries for another day. Let the music play. Down at Fraggle Rock. Oh, holy shit. Was that the sound of one hand clapping? Yeah, you boys got skills, yos. All right, we're just going to paint this sucker in. In fact, we're going to grab just that easiest, tainsiest bit of that dark blue. That is not the dark blue that I like. I'm just going to frost this up a little bit. Give it that illusion of water. The thing to remember about water is, kiddos, path of least resistance. So you got this water back here, right? It's flowing down here. It's not going to go, it's either going to go lower, but it sure as shit ain't going higher. You know what I'm saying? So these are the angles and the fun things you got to worry about. If you take your time, you breathe, you go slow, you can get there. Just going to use the corner of the brush. Oh, yeah. You guys are going to be real impressed with that one. All right, we're just going to close this off. Something like that. Something like that. We've got a little bit of this going, a little bit of that showing. We're going to let it dry. We're going to come back in with some blue, really darken this shit up. But like I said, I just want to get this land looking a little less choppy, a little bit more watery. Now, normally you would paint the lake and then come back in and highlight these little edges. But for the sake of time, convenience, your entertainment factor, the fact that I've got to go be all I can be for my friend Nerd Chase, Pokejack, and Evan a Unicorn. So I'm grabbing this other color. We're just going to pull that out up there. Look at that. Look at that. It's like little rocks are jumping out and bouncing. Coming out to play. Let them out to play. I swear we'll be good. I'll be good. I swear. All right. Yeah, we're going to want that sucker real dark because it's way back there. And then it's going to get light and bright down here. That bright? I remember that bright. It's little crashy things. Things that. There was this girl that didn't do. Cause it's the love that you bang. I can't remember words to sing, but I know a melody. Nope, lost it. You just stop that right now, sir. Okay, coming into more pure white. And these little jeepers. These doohies. All right. I globbed so much fucking paint on this because it's an itty bitty brush. See me following the land and fucking it up and going right up into it. Don't do that. But I got that goddamn nervous twitch. Just kind of want to straighten it out. Oh, chat's moving. Who's talking to me? What's going on here? Just gonna let all those greens and funness happen. We're just gonna pull that fucker straight across. And it's already a little lightened. Going right into here. Flatten this out. Kazune or Kazanu? You sound very French. Guys, want to hear a funny story? Pokejack, Pokey JAC, short for Jacqueline. Everybody thinks she's a dude because it's the internet and you never know. Jack. But because the Beetlejuice cartoon fucked me up as a kid, I think of her as Jacques. So I think of her as a French dude, man. So just know your boy out here fucking it up worse than you, man. You're gonna be all right. Just gonna come in here and swoop in. God damn it. Please let paint dry. Work in different areas. Otherwise, put in a whole goddamn glob of paint and continue and roll on. Do. Hey Gilligan, did you eat the skipper? Goddamn right I did, and he was delicious. See, kiddos, cannibalism's fun until it becomes real, and then it's fucking hilarious. All right, we're gonna come in here. We're just gonna try, but I want those pure colors out of there so I can go back. Okay, we're doing it, man. We're doing it, Peter. We're doing it. As you notice, I'm kind of making like a wave because some lakes are flat, some aren't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. If you're ever feeling less than fresh, please enjoy Poke Vault '08 on YouTube's magical short of him doing a Vaultex ad where, fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, fresh goes better, fresh goes better with Mentos, fresh and full of life. You know what I'm saying? So joyful, but dude, he's like a grown ass kid. Like, his wife is so dope, man. She's technically got 4 kids, but I know this because I am one of those kind of guys. But I don't have kids, and the wife doesn't want them, which is why I married her 11 years ago, and we are happy together. And if she ever doesn't come back, I will avenge her death. A lot of people like to joke about that, but it's an old Simpsons joke. Okay, let's just get a little bit more over here. All right. Okay. Just going to straighten our lines out. A little bit more there. Well, it looks like a big bluey glob. Thanks, dude. I'm really trying for you guys, man. I really want to not only better myself, but I don't know, man, give you a little something to do while we wait for all of the sweet Pokemoners. So yeah, we're gonna let this dry, and we're gonna come back in and this little white part that we've added here. We're gonna make it darker, a little lighter, a little bluer. I don't know yet. Or I'm gonna look at the time and realize I've got 15 minutes. 15 goddamn minutes. So what I'm gonna do, we're speed running this fucker, okay? We're not gonna let this dry. We're gonna come in here. We are going to take a big fucking old glob of paint here. And we are going to start there. Leave a little area for our waterfall. We're gonna build this sucker out here. Like this. We are basically creating the top of the land. Oh, dudes. Dudes. Dude darts. Guess what? 2 waterfalls. How about that? How about that, man? Look at that. Fuck my sketch, planning it out. We get excited. We get in the moment. We see some shit. We let our minds play and enjoy what the fuck we're doing. And then true miracles happen every damn day. You create the joy you want, and you got to hold on to it. Hold on to it as long as you can. So that way, when you have an emotional drought or a winter of emotion, God, lose a family member, lose a family pet. I mean, insert trauma, tragedy here. Thanks, God. Thanks, life. Why do bad things happen to good people? Well, here's the thing, man. Life would never be as sweet without the bitter. You got to have the bitter. And I know a lot of you, because we've talked over almost a year now, just how fucking bitter life can get, man. But because of that bitter, the sweet is that much sweeter. cannot work the other way because you don't know the difference. You could appreciate the good times. So the bad times, as Bob Ross say, just wake you up to the good stuff, man. So if you're in it, stay in it for a minute, appreciate that emotion, and then just kind of, okay, well, that was the time and place for that. Let's stop doing that. So okay, I'm gonna take the knife here, stop philosophizing and fakey Bob Ross. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna come up here. We are going to build tree. Press on that sucker until it comes down here. Okay. Put a little bit more on the knife. That's that tree. Do. I need to wipe the knife because I need to make some wine. Gonna make some white. Gonna mix it with black. We're gonna make the gray, and then we're gonna have a waterfall. Let's just grab one of these suckers. We're gonna cover it up with brown and more, but I just want to pull this paint down. And get it so you guys don't have to watch me watch paint dry. Yeah, that's the start of a bushy little thing there. I'm gonna go down like this. Okay. Dry the brush. Dry the brush. Okay. Fan brush. Gonna grab me some fan brush. Mix it in with the colors. Cause memories. Misty colored memories. All right. Now we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go and okay. We're gonna literally dump this shit over. Okay. We're gonna have that rock come out a little bit more. Look at that. We have the start of waterfalling. Now, I highly recommend that you don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. But I know you're gonna have fun, nothing at all. Words in the screen. I'm really excited for karaoke tonight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build this water in like this. Okay, because then we're gonna come back in, we're gonna set these fuckers into the rocks. Look at that. Wow. Daggum, that's some dang old magic there, man. Kill him, he's a witch. You go by Warlock, sir. Or Wizard, if you must. Okay, we're gonna leave that like that. Come in here. Now, you gotta make these fucking rocks big enough that it looks like it's holding back the water. So we're gonna come in here, we're gonna tip in a little bit here. Gonna get a little closer. Closer, come in, we want to talk to you. Closer. Or you can be all Trent Reznor about it too. It brings you closer to God. Da, 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 da. Right? So we need to build that up a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay. Oh, shably. Okay. Damn. Really wanted to use that one for that one. Come back out, little filler. Look at my arm jiggle. That's right, guys. You don't get a body like this by doing stuff, man. Man, I thought this one was going to work out really well. It did not. But hey, man, we're gonna roll with it. Shit, I'll do this shit with my fingers. So I need to go from underneath. This is where you're going to want to be a little bit more deliberate on how you're going to do this. Because water is fun. It's magical. Right? See, important. We're working backwards, right? Let's get this going here. Just a wee little bit more white. What do we got here? Takasugi something, something, something. Oh, dude, what's up? Fucking Melanie's community, dude. How cool is Melanie, dude? Pokemanic 31. If you don't know, you was missing out. You need to get in on that action. Oh God. Got excited thinking about how cool Melanie is, and it's just kind of fun to know her. Dude, she does some fun shit in the Pokemon stuff. Kind of ripping ships, kind of does this. She dabbles. The nice lady does whatever the fuck she wants, right? That's nice. Thank God. Okay, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna create some Misties. Maybe a Misty Psyduck lives here or some shit. I don't know. I'm trying to finish this shit up. Okay, got the white fan brush over here. I got the black one over here. We are now. Look at that rip roaring shit. We're now gonna come in here and set that guy back. See, bam. Right, and we're gonna come in here. We're just gonna block in a little dilly dally of rocks and misty shit, all kinds of cool things. Jibber jabbered and deers. Try to finish this up in time, guys, but we'll see. How are we looking there? Ooh, that's pretty good. See, and then we'll go back through here when this shit is all dry, and we'll make this match this, right? And we got that dark blue underneath. We'll do in some more green here. But that day is not today. Now we've got to get a bunch of black because I basically want to get most of this done. And then we'll start off Thursday's show, finishing this shit, and then we're going to redo it. Okay, we're going to get the mountain a little bit better. These trees, we're going to do better. All right. You're like, dude, it's sounding pretty good, man. Well, dope, dude. Guess what? This is painting number 3. It has been unclaimed. So if you want it, claim it, man. I'll ship this shit to you. It's fine. I figured out how to do it. And as long as your Internacional is not in a war zone currently or at any point in history, we're going to fix you up. All right. Canada's $20. Australia's like 38. It's like, cool, man. It's fine. Okay. We have a big 3 here. We have our fine chisel on our fan. Let me show you what the fuck I'm doing. Boop, boop. We're drawing it out just like the knife. We want it thin. We want to bring that to a sweet, chiseled ass point. So what do we need to do? We need to make a top. Come up here. We're going to punch it. We're just going to kind of work it around. Okay. We're building it. Guess what? It's going to be like a Christmas tree. Building it this way. Now we're going a little sideways. Okay, we're getting a little bit bigger. Think about it, little tiny head. Give it a neck maybe. And we're just going to get fucking going. Let some of that background light show through. Took the time to paint it. Might as well see it. It's going to let people know, oh, wow. There's a big, beautiful fucking sky back there. We are just literally popping in branches. Right? This guy is going to get highlighted. Some fancy greens. We're going to come over here. We are just blocking in, bro. We want the underlying shape. We want your shadow. We want little guys showing through here and there. Maybe little squirrel spots. Maybe this, maybe that. Please insert your own adventure and keep your arms and hands inside the painting at all times and have a good time. Kind of carny freak did you take me to, guys? Pretty good one, man. I think so. Okay. Right? And now down here, it's just going to get crazier. And I'm out of black. Waste not, want not. Wait, did he say what not? Want not. All right. Not worried so much about the chisels here. We are just literally just lobbing in. But you still want that texture, okay? Because the brush is going to do magical things on there for you. It's going to leave that glob of paint. You can see it on some of the edges up here. I'll show you into it really quick. Hey, Mrs. Jada's. Oh my God, it's the Cinestar. Guys, I'm trying to hurry up so we can get over to Nerd Chase and I can actually, like help the man and not just be a frazzled mess like I always am. We're just doing some acrylic. We're just blocking in. I'm going to see if I can get most of this done. And then what we'll do is we'll take the first 15 minutes of Thursday's live stream and we'll finish this little rascal off. Because I kind of want to smoke off camera. Wait, is that what he meant by indulgence? Okay. Yeah, well, we got this going here. Now, if you'll notice here, right, it looks a little weird. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our little chisel guy, chisel out some actual defined trees. We'll come back and highlight these little guys. It'll be kind of cool. This is J-Dubs. Appreciate you so much. Everything I am right now, you're just a cool person, but I still want to always say thank you and appreciate you. You and the hubby are true, awesome people in the universe, and I can appreciate that. All right, we got a nice bigger guy here. Let's give him a little buddy. I got a friend in me. I got a friend in you. I forgot how Toy Story goes, and that's why I like to sing karaoke shittily. Okay, we're just going to pop him in there. What else we need? We need a little guy right here. Like I said, we're going to come back in. We're going to really let you see some highlights. We just want some really closer trees. Figure out where they live, pop to the side, work the angles, just kind of fill in the shape and the color. Holy sh! Well, would you? What? Oh man! It's like the trees really tied the forest together. And I say to you, we have the forest. That way, let's go this way, let's go that way. Bring this out like that. Fill in a little bit more up here. And we are not going to sign it because we are not done. But we are going to be done for the day. Brush in there, can't paint you. Get the heck out the way. Move, paint, get out the way. Get out the way, paint, get out the way. You go in there. We get this the hell out of there. I will clean the palette and the brushes off camera. Oh, fuck you, Weasel. All right, we are going to open it up. Get some light. We're going to inevitably block. Old man fiddles with painting. See if I do it like this. Okay, you get most of it. So now you can see we got these background trees way in the background, but then we got these foreground trees that are a little bit bigger, and we got this big beefy bastard bitch that's just doing it right there. So when we come back, and please join me over at Nerd Chase Official. I'll be moderating there. If you're into gaming, please go over to Ebony Unicorn. If it's still too early for you, please indulge yourself at PokeJack at about 8 p.m. These are all Eastern Standard Times, 8:30. And then, of course, Hollow Hunters, the original Canadians that I will not give their full name. They're going off too, but they usually rock all night. They're amazing individuals as well. But when we come back, what we're going to do is we are going to highlight some more things on these trees. We are then going to highlight the lake so that way it matches the waterfall. Then we're going to shade in this big bitch. And we're going to throw in some green grassy things down here. We're going to sign this bitch. And then we're going to do it all over again. And then we're going to speed run it. I'll have better blues. I'll have different shadow color, of course. I'll get a little mountain practice. It's going to be great. So, what's in the door? Okay. All right. Hey, man, I woke up today and I promised myself I wasn't going to cry, and you're fucking that all up. So, with 11 minutes to spare, holy shit, Chatty Cathy gets her done. I'm going to show off my new custom made t-shirt to lead you into the Nerd Chase official. Look at this. This is so good. So good. One of two. If you're not Koala Sean, suck a dick. You should have told me you wanted a shirt or something. Not you, Sinistar. You do what you like. So hop off, grab a snack, get a drink, smoke, eat, be merry. I don't give a shit. Be Steve if you want to. I am out with 3 minutes to go for 2 hours. Number 3 is done. I will see you for number 4 Thursday, 5 to 7 Eastern Standard Time, if that's what you jive with. Otherwise, Google it and find me there. Daniel, so much. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And thank you for inspiring me to paint. Daniel, the Menno, right there at the bottom, comment in the arts. The comments. Give him a follow on YouTube. And if you want an actual artist to paint you a happy painting or print, hit him up, man. Get him on Instagram. It's great. Me, save your fucking money. Buy some packs from Nerd Chase. Okay, love you. Bye.